Alright, everybody. Welcome! It's your Wonderful Wind Mage, your Cruz Ship servant, Chartreuse Proxy. Everyone always at your service now. It is day 2 for my haphazard streaming adventures in Montser Hunter Wilds. By haphazard, I mean, well, we'll see how good the stream even keeps up if it wants to stay up. It is a Saturday, March 1st, actually, now, that we are now in for 2025. So I hope everybody's doing well when it comes to it all. Reminds me, I need to claim the contents of the free DLC pack just for the free stuff when it comes to it. I hope everybody's doing well when it comes to overall and everything like that or so. Well, I'm just going to, like I said, I'm just gonna chill. That would just be editing the tents and how they look and all. Do like how you can change things around and everything like that. That is cute. See, reported bounty. Big quest in the plains, but otherwise, let's get back to things. I don't know how long I am gonna chill when it comes to this end here. Main thing is, at least for me, just progressing on, having my own fun. With continuing the story. Maybe I'll join my Discord with my peeps if stream continues to get worse, but we'll just see how it goes. At the very least, it'll be for YouTube. Now, I will say, I did play a good bit offline when it comes to it for my own side of gaming. So, this is just more for me, more than anything.
And just like that, the light blinked out.
Let's just say I'm still investigating. Not gonna present my findings until I'm certain. Enough chit-chat, though. You've got a visitor.
Hey, I heard you're looking for an underground tunnel. Yabron filled me in. That land spine continues down into the
I played like 2 or 3 more quests when I was offline the other day, just as I just, didn't want to necessarily stream it. I was, if I recall, I think it got to like HR 4 in the story now, basically. That, and I was having fun with the Lance and the Switchettes. So, what fun. What fun.
Just follow me. The place I'm talking about is way down deep, in an area we call the subterranean.
Reminds me, I totally forgot to empty my pockets now, didn't I?
We generally avoid it.
Oh well.
Between the gas, lava, and monsters, there's too much that can go wrong and no way to call for help.
Sounds dangerous. We really appreciate you taking the risk for us.
Nah, it's Yabron you should thank. He went around the whole village asking for help. Said he wanted to help out the travelers who came to his aid. So I volunteered, basically.
Aw.
Ooh, done.
For us.
You're nice to have.
Oh, there's our ride down.
You don't think about in, I guess like most other games. But, unless you're a farmer, I guess, when it comes to it. But hey, having done in Montser Hunter is always well worth it.
It'll take us to the subterranean?
Yep.
That's handy.
We're almost there.
So where does the land spine lead?
If you look
That, and even if we are just,
stretches to there.
stuck listening to the story, I wouldn't say necessarily stuck, but like, it's stuck in what is essentially a guided tutorial of each new area. I'm at least able to collect my new resources, and the fact that I'm still using, the iron set, meaning that I'm getting 1 more of all of my regular herbs from the botanist skill, I'm very, very happy about it. Iron set? I can't remember which set I have. Leather. I mean, that's one of the default sets you have, but hey, having botanist, I would gladly sacrifice some of my in-fight power for its accelerated gathering.
came through here.
You're sure?
Yeah. From that direction.
We finally made it. The Keeper's village should be right through there.
I'm ready to go home.
Well then, let's hurry.
Okay.
Thank you for everything.
I hope you're sure about this. Be careful.
I'm ready.
Let's go.
My purple looking Setu in the cutscene. I feel like I'm looking to hopefully see if I can improve my computer in a few ways. With maybe in future paychecks, not immediately here, considering how I'm giving it its best that she's got for my frame rate and everything. And I really feel like I just need to stick to with some more of my comfort weapons. So when it comes to Lance is great, just because, you know, it's Lance playstyle. Hit, guard, hit, jab, 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 jab. And I don't have to worry too much about having to do combos. Now granted, there is still combos, but what I mean is, like, execution when or if I want to do it something glaive-wise, for example, when I first started, and literally not having the frames to back it up. And because of that, it's delaying my input, and it's making it a lot harder.
A long way.
Go see around. That and I need to, you know, test all new moves and everything like that with these new weapons anyway.
Huh? It can't be. You said this was...
But this is the way to your village?
Yeah, I'm sure of it. Why? We were so close!
Take it easy. It must have frozen over in the past few years. Hey, we should bundle up. Why don't we set up camp?
Yeah, Gemma, you really need to bundle up more. Considering your outfit. I mean, I know you're by a forge, but you need a lot more coverings.
Alright, so...
Yep, so introducing us to the need for our hot drinks, cold drinks, of course.
Yeah, good idea. Let's see if we can find a way to the surface.
Nice.
sorry.
She's bundled up.
No need for that. That'll work out.
I also do like the Setu at being able to, you know, auto path, because then it gives me time to just go ahead and collect everything around that I need instead.
Does anybody else hear that voice?
This gathering, it's for such a point like Pokemon Snap, you know? Of just getting to look around my endemic life, I'd say for my endemic life and everything nearby.
A Nursilla.
Ooh! Classic Nursilla. I remember you back in my 4U days. Namely, for the fact that a lot of my beginner friends, first in the franchise, really hit a wall on the Nursilla back then. As for me, Sergius and Pingrathian were my biggest walls, I remember.
Now death greets me with a new mask, or are you my salvation? So, what shall it be? Should I leave it to fate?
No, we're gonna save you.
Why is my sad Spanish guitar playing? Oh, okay, here we go then.
I squirm, I struggle, ergo I am. Faced with death, I am finally, truly alive.
Fate Spear, winning and looking at.
To rescue the Linean and secure the surrounding area. The guild authorizes you to hunt that Nursilla. I'm on it. We'll be back at camp.
Alrighty then. No solo time, baby.
I'll look for an opening and try to free the one one. They mentioned a surprise. Let's
Oh,
give them to you.
what the heck? How did I open that menu up? Oh, so I realized I didn't eat. Because it's my first session back in? Okay, I need to guard. And let's play careful. Nice job, Cruzy. Ow.
The end.
Whoa! Oh, this is the best situation for a Lance. To where I can just be right underneath them and just say, I don't care what's going on. Nice. Run button, run button, run button! Okay, good guard, good guard. Hey. Lovely! I mean, you know, it's low range. I shouldn't be hyping myself up. The fact is, right, the game's running fine enough and I can hunt. And also the fact that I also didn't eat. I'm working on a reduced health bar. I just don't want to take a stupid hit. Good guard. Oh, I was about to say, that was the wrong time to dink. I'm gonna die of poison, aren't I? Yep. I mean, that is my own fault because I hadn't eaten, so let's fix that. So I totally forgot it was a new session. Oh, medal.
We've been given more supplies. Check your sacred's pouch.
Oh, at the very least, the story stuff, it's not that I'm really gonna be losing too much. First and foremost, empty my pouch, please. That empties things up for what I don't need. I have my antidotes in case I get poisoned. And please, let's eat. Some more defender. Stamina. I said defender. Defender for now. Good. Good that. Alright, run it back. Nobody else's fault but my own there, especially with a bad dink like that. Eat mantle first. Get the herbs while I'm here. Ooh, honey.
Mind if I hop on?
Gimme. Then we will keep moving. Good. Alright, you're on to Nursilla. You dastard. You only beat me because I hadn't eaten! Woo, sucker. It really is the best feeling in the world as a Lance when you just get to be right underneath the enemy. And I'm falling asleep? What? The sword's gonna put you to sleep now? That is new. Let's roll. I need to get my herbal medicine out. Lovely. I love that new radio feature for best healing item. I really do. Oop, should have braced. With that wound there, that should be it. Good mount. I mean, I can get away with it since it's low range, but high ranging mounting, Matsu, you're gonna have to be careful. Ah! Sleep again! No! Let me on real quick. I want to keep my distance, sir. Thank you. And sharpen me real quick. Thank you. Ah, set your head. Sorry, just getting to chill while you set your on your set your head right. That is actually so nice. I didn't mean to sidestep there. I wanted to guard, but we're fine. I'm doing it again. I'm sidestepping when I'm wanting to guard. Alright. Thank you, Claire. There you go. No sleep this time. Broke my guard because I didn't have stamina. Alright, I'm just holding it. That is a L I will hold. Hi, Calvin. Hope you're doing well. These settings don't work particularly enough. I mean, it's low versus lowest, so still not the best. I will give you that right now. Hey, I said drink the antidote. Thank you. Game? My mouse wasn't understanding that I was trying to do stuff there. What the heck? What is going on with my mouse? I mean, to be fair, that is also something new that I did also buy as well. New mouse, because with my thing, with mine double clicking constantly, that is, okay, that's just me keyboard issue on that side there. But yeah, with me constantly double clicking without meaning to, it was really annoying me. And I decided to just go ahead and buy a new mouse when it came to it. I'm so dead. Drink the potion! Drink the potion before you die! Thank you, Claire. Thank you so much for that. Don't do that. Alright, we're fine. You tired? You asleep? I mean, I thought this was the moment for a barrel bomb. So that you're going to sleep. You're fine. Aw, tired, Nusilla. Okay, that was a swipe. Nope. Okay, I can still, like, face taint that if I want to, but honestly, I'm still just gonna take a little bit of damage at the very least. Hello, Owie. Hope you're doing well. Doing alright tonight? You can see my game's actually still running well enough. Decently enough for what we can really call it. I do think that having a new mouse would be nice, though. To fix this, though. Oh, really? Some cleansers, too. Ah, for the sleep, probably. Bit so nervous inside. You had a big trip tomorrow? Well, whatever you do, I do hope you enjoy. What's going on, Chief? There's a lot of small boys here, so let's just guard for the meantime. Are you going out of town or so? You're in Greece? What the what? That's cool, girl. What inspired this? Oh, wait, it's R in space. I keep pressing shift for whatever reason whenever I'm trying to do this kind of stuff. Giza? Ah, you know, I should have expected it out of y'all's group there. Sucker. Ah, I'm thinking. No, bad time to think. Okay, we're fine. Oh, okay, that's actually so hilarious that I'm thinking, yeah, I'll just charge fast, but the fact that I actually dinked as soon as they're gonna hit me is pure cinema. But I do hope you enjoy for however long you may be there, girl. And just whatever y'all get up to, that you have a good time overall, of course. Careful. Girl's angry. But I'm just in the perfect lance position. Right underneath, and you're not. I stepped back again. And you're not gonna hit me. Hit me up real quick. Thank you. Watch-wise, sucker. Nice. Nice stuff. Nice stuff. Right. Oh, a lot of hatchling stuff to get then, right? Monster fluid. I need this to upgrade weapons. I would gladly take this, very much so. I'll take all of it. As much as I can, quite frankly. That's a lot of hatchlings I'm killing, and I haven't even carved the Adore Nursilla yet. I mean, to be fair, I also need the monster fluid, but let's get the Nursilla first and foremost. You just got to the Great Forge? There you go. Well, I'm only a little bit ahead of you or so. If you want to play together tonight, I'm just kind of chilling. Because, you know, you can help each other story-wise if, like, answering SOS calls. And it's not like my stream's necessarily just gonna be by myself now. I mean, considering how I'm fully expecting to drop frames constantly or so, we'll just see how things go, you know? If you want to chill together, then we of course can.
I stand corrected. My end in disguise you were not. I am Rove, a humble what questing.
Hello, Rove. Well, you might say we're, lost. Could you help us get our bearings?
Shall I be your guide?
Can I ask how you got caught by the Nursilla?
Sheer carelessness. Had I only known that I would wound up.
Well, if
Yeah, students down single player stuff. I mean, I'm just chilling, so it's just open invite on the idea if you want.
You can
Let me empty my item badge real quick after all of that. First and foremost, though. Offload everything that I don't need. Perfect. Yeah, if you want to hang out, we can use Titanian voice call or so.
What do you say to some yep?
You can chill in like Discord on like GaleForce or anything like that if you want.
Got something in mind?
Cause it was the Hope stuff, right? That needed the monster forward? No, it's the bone that needs the fluids and all.
Got something in mind?
So I've got the Hope Lance all the way up to 3. I want to take Bone instead. It's the same, but sharpness is different. But I do get attack boost instead. Also guard, but critical eye is there. Critical eye. I mean, good that I have critical eye right now, but you get what I mean. Speed sharpening is nice too, but I'm also guarding a lot when it comes to it. And also, just raw attack boost as well is so nice as always. When it's really necessary, it's really just like the skill difference that I have at that point, but then I could see what else I might want. I love me Dragon Element in any game. Service VC or GaleForce? Either or. You don't care. I mean, just for my... just because it's my stream, we will probably just, we can stick to mine, and then if somebody else comes on, then we'll see how things go. Because I don't want them necessarily crashing the stream, so I just will chill there. I don't know if you have the collab role. Let me check. Well, I'll give it to you so you can see the voice call on my server, and let's just chill.
Got something in mind?
What were the bigger bones on these boys here? Spread ammo on 2. You made the power stinger Kandala. That would just be for the level 3 Pierce.
I have to search for somebody right now.
Hello, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
Would you like to introduce yourself to stream?
Yes, I am Ali Dragonheart, a Dragon Paladin VTuber.
Yay, friend! I need to check my Fuji tech real quick, because I need to move around the Fuji.
How do I set up a pop-up camp?
So the way that it is for setting up pop-up camps is that once you discover the little area with a something that can support a pop-up camp, you have to go to the supply manager, and you just have to pay some guild points to do so.
Oh, that's how it worked in previous Monster game stuff.
Well, yeah, but this time around, because Wilds, you can only set there's multiple locations, but you can only set up a certain amount of camps. And I think this is more brilliant because in previous games you had to collect a certain amount of specific resources if you were crafting some armor or a weapon, which is BS because it's I need Area 11, but to get Area 11, I have to collect resources from Area 11. This sucks.
Does this area even have a camp? Like a main camp?
Or I should say I'm also just in my own solo player lobby, so I should probably make one. That way you can SOS whenever you want with me.
Okay.
Done already?
Oh!
I'm part of three groups already.
Yeah, I was about to say I just realized I'm actually still in a quest line right now, so I should probably finish mine until then. So let me finish that first.
I originally joined one with some people, and then I joined another one with some people, and there's a chance I might join another one with some other people later.
I mean, it's what, up to 8 or 10 if I recall, so yeah.
Yeah.
Is that we still have one small group for myself and some of my IRLs, and then with everybody else online and GaleForce or whoever wants to really go on,
It's fun that it went from being from me having nobody to play with for Rise, and
it was just me, and then I had to drag Iron kicking and streaming basically. Let's be real here.
Yeah, I didn't really have anyone play. I didn't really play Rise or World with anybody, but now all of a sudden everyone wants to play Rise with me.
Rise, or you mean Wilds? Just about to say, it's like, I feel like that is, so it's such a placebo effect of people being like, actually Rise was good, and now I want to play it, if people are like that now.
That one broke frame that still has Rise.
No, I've never seen it. But
I should say it's still playing Rise.
explain this.
I mean, you know, but like Montser Hunter games are pretty easy and seamless to get back to playing the old gens. I mean, I remember seeing that there's a restoration project of being able to play like the original Monster Hunters that like a group did or so. Just a few content creators like Matt's Dude got to play it.
Man, I have to fight this thing in the field of oil.
Yep, I think I know the one that you're on right now.
Yeah, the Rumpolo.
Yeah. It was a really fun fight, but I had the worst weapon mismatch of all time, I feel, because I was trying to use switch ats, and that hitbox size was not it.
Yeah, I made switch acts. I'm a switch acts main in general, but I just kind of like Gunlance better in this game.
The new combo system for switch ats actually feels so fluid, I've got to say.
It does. Switch acts is very good in this game.
Because me playing it back then, like in try or like for you, yeah, I just used my elemental discharge. Now I'm basically negative for frames for like 5 seconds, and Ats was still slow back then.
It's unlike any
Yeah.
architecture I've seen.
It was decently fast in Rise.
But I feel it's like anything past Gen, Switch Ats felt a lot more accelerated. But then again, I feel like, you know, it's only just constantly gotten a little bit more love because everybody else has preferred Charge Blade anyway, though.
It felt faster in Rise, but it felt like it didn't hit as hard
Who are they?
for some reason.
I can support that when it comes to it, but I feel like that's just because, like, for Switch Ats, a lot of the impact's already in the elemental discharge, and they really didn't innovate too much on that end. Considering how you had so much more, like, Wirebud stuff emphasized more movement, and Switch Ats were just kind of like, alright, launch mounting attack, I guess. Question mark.
Yeah.
So, you know, everybody give it up for Dual Blades! Dual Blades and Longsword, everybody! My favorite! Dual Blades and Longsword. Not my favorite, internet favorite.
Rise?
I'm just saying, like, popularity in general.
Oh yeah.
Ah, very bold today, Mr.
Wait,
Squidward.
Longsword's popular? I don't know anyone that uses Longsword though.
No, like, Longsword uses a very easy bad rap on the internet. It was around, it's the DS era that I feel like a lot of people got popular, that's like Longsword is, and also when not Japan. That's a big source of why Flint stream memes exist. Because you just keep getting clipped by every Longsword user, every single time.
How about we set up camp then?
Like,
Do I have anything in my pouch?
Bowgun users with spread shot, that's one meme, of course, when it comes to it. But for like, oh, I'm sorry, you should have just been using Flint's free. But no, Longsword users were the ones who started that, who started the Flint's free war.
Yeah, because I always hear like I've literally met a main of every single weapon in Monster Hunter except for Longsword. I know absolutely nobody that uses that.
Well, I feel like that's probably better for you when it comes to it, considering how you're not, you know, you're not listening to the greater end of the internet on how bad their takes are and everything like that or so.
Oh. I guess that just means that my friends don't pick the popular weapons.
I mean, it's not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, the fact is, especially for Monster Hunter, most weapons have been pretty balanced when it comes to it for, you know, play however you want. It's not like they say the fact the worst one. Now, are there better weapons when it comes to if you're trying to, like, you know, metagame, min-max everything out or so? Then, well, yeah, the internet would absolutely give you a decisive answer for, like, a general, you know, more popular ones.
Yeah.
Or, you know, better, like, you know, when it comes to if you're trying to enter, like, the Monster Hunter speedrunning or arena categories, but that's already a niche. That's already a niche culture when it comes to Monster Hunter. Because I've been playing since 3rd gen, and do I touch arena quest? Not unless I have to.
Yeah, I'm a more recent Monster Hunter player. I kind of I did play 3 Ultimate a little bit back on the Wii U, but I didn't really get into the series until around like World and Rise.
It was the 3DS era for me, so 4 for you, and then Gen when it came to it. It was, what's his face? It was 4 Ultimate was the most time I've ever spent on a Monster Hunter game when it came to it.
Let's get back to his
When World came out, that was when I started college, just about or so, and it did not run the best on my laptop, so I got into it, I beat the late game or so, everything like that or so, had my fun. When Master Rank came out, I really didn't touch it much, just as my laptop couldn't support it that much fast, unfortunately. And then I played Rise on Switch when it came to that point. Now, I also got it on PC, but that's because I was gifted it, I'll be honest with you. So there's that.
authorization granted to hunt the Hirabami.
Yeah, I got Rise on PC originally. I like had this kind of dilemma because I kind of wanted to get into Rise like around like when it released on PC. I was like, wait, do I get this on Switch or do I get this on PC? And I ultimately ended up getting it on PC.
Yeah. To be fair, you know, either or, you know, would have been valid enough. You would have been able to find enough people one way or another.
Yeah. Not everyone. Most people I ended up playing with were on PC, so it ended up working out.
Oh, shoot! I thought I freaking had my, I thought I had my gun lance. No, I have my heavy bow gun as my secondary. All right, we're doing this then. Well, actually, with the monster I'm fighting, it's probably best for me to have a ranged weapon that I can actually deal with that then.
I think when you're using like lance or gun lance, I think it's good to have like more ranged weapon on hand, or a really fast hitting weapon, one of those two.
I mean, you can go either or when it comes to. I'm swapping my lance for a gun lance, and other funny things you can tell yourself as well. I wish I had a cleanser for that. But also on that same side of too, it's like especially so depending on, especially if you're just like walking along joining quests with like random other people or so, you are absolutely going to be bailed out when it comes to it on that side of things, considering how you know it's a Monster Hunter rite of passage to absolutely get skill checked by, oh shoot, I'm fighting a flying wyvern, and what do I have to deal with here? It is. Say what do I have to deal with it? I have a greatsword. This isn't gonna help me for shit.
I think yeah, it's typical Montser Hunter fashion where like the early fights are easy and then you get to like the end game stuff and all of a sudden it's like, oh shit.
Well, it's not just even that, like especially so when like depending on however that you look at it as well, like some monster matchups are just horrible for different weapon types when it comes to it. Once again, like Rathians and Rathaloses are usually one of the biggest skill checks when it comes to it for a lot of newer hunters and everything like that. And you know, it is fair enough. They are somewhat some of the most like stot standard flagship monsters that you can ever see when it comes to it. But also the fact that they fly like actually like in a huge capacity compared to other monster types or so, it is well documented how bad you can suffer if you've just been getting carried by your weapon type. I say weapon type, or just like, you know, bad habits from your weapon type, rather.
Yeah.
Because
matchups are pretty important once you get like later on. Mostly it's like elemental matchups and making sure you have the right.
Oh yeah, that's a gearing issue rather than like a weapon matchup issue when it comes to that point then. Because I was talking about it before you came around, but like, what would you consider like your first ever wall that you encountered, like a monster that you really had to work to defeat?
And there actually ended up being Rise or World, so.
No, like I wasn't saying Rise of World. I was just saying it's like a wall. Like, what's a monster that like the first time you ever hunted it, you like maybe like had to like really re-gear, rethink, or anything like that, or so?
Well, honestly, probably Rathian.
Yep. Well, exactly. You're proving my point right there.
Or Rathalos, sorry, not Rathian, Rathalos.
I mean,
yeah.
well, point still stands. Either of that family there of Rathian, Rathalos. But yeah, you're saying you're newer to it. You're saying you're new to the series, and that's proving my point exactly. That is once again like I said, what a lot of people would consider their first wall. What do you mean I didn't hit a wound? Huh.
Man, my pretty dress has been ruined.
Is there any armor sets that you've been eyeing up on this edition this time around? Or not really.
I'm using the spider armor set.
Nursilla, baby!
I love that armor set so much.
It's so nice to see Nursilla come back, considering how she had made an appearance since For You myself, too. So it's very nostalgic to see.
Yeah. No, it took me like 3 grinds to actually get the armor set from her, because I'm like, I didn't realize I was supposed to be smacking the booty a bunch to get what I needed.
I mean, to be fair, that's, you know, that's how some people really start to learn about, you know, needing to hunt or like braid specific parts when it comes to it.
Yeah,
I mean,
I normally go for like the tail, but like on the spider, I was like, for the spider, I was kind of didn't like. I was like, oh wait, this thing doesn't have a tail, so I don't need to go for it. Oh, it has a stinger.
Mm-hmm. And, well, kind of helps out. I mean, the most obvious example is that when you need a tail, for instance, and, well, are you cutting off the tail? Then, well, perish if you want. Hi, Sunny. I hope you're doing well. Welcome in chat.
Yeah.
Welcome to not lowest. I've found that my game wasn't playable not just on lowest, but low graphics. So, we're here, baby girl. Hope you're doing well, though. I'm a monster hunter. Well, I've been a monster hunter for like a million years now. Let's be honest here. Hope you're doing well today.
I think Wilds is like the first one that's like really clicked to me though.
Fair enough.
Like I like Rise, I like World, but like I don't know, I've never been as hard addicted to a monster hunter game as I have been with this one.
I mean, to be fair, especially so like Rise, like they alternate their releases when it comes to it for what you could consider like mainline. When it comes to and World was, you know, it's a beast of its own kind overall, when you want to consider it or so. Because we had Rise, it's kind of like what you'd say is the in-between for like the generation release or so. So I'm gonna go to it. It's like we had Try for You, and then Generations was what you consider the in-between between For You and World when it comes to for what you can say for mainline on that side.
Yeah, I think part of the reason why I like this one is because it feels like it's like its own unique thing, but like like I think I like World better than Rise, and this one feels closer to the World than Rise, which is why I think I like it so much.
Because like the main thing that also like the devs even explicitly said in like their own interviews and whatever is that they wanted Rise to explicitly go back to some of like the oldest roots of Monster Hunter, which was the arcadey style of it, of hunts.
Yeah, I think
that's the big thing, and that's the big thing of why like the Wireblood system was made exactly so, because that's to enhance your and that was to enhance the high highs and, you know, give a little bit of that fun over to every class, you know, with your new varied movesets and all. Not saying that other additions into Monster Hunter don't do that, but my point still stands, because Generations was the third 3DS game, and what that did is that it gave hunting styles, which was different ways to enhance each weapon, including what's its face, including basically what is the equivalent of special moves and all of that or so. And to an extent, some of those features are also here in... Some of those features are also do exist here in World. Not in World, in Wilds. So, like, the new ability for... So, like, the precise dodging ability that's made for the bow, to where you can get your stamina back if you dodge at the right time, that is brought straight from the Adept style of Generations. And now it's just in-baked into the system. Which is really cool. And, you know, it's an expansion of the original playstyle and all that, which is great and cool, and I love it.
I think for me, a big part of my enjoyment from Monster Hunter actually comes from the exploration.
Yeah, and the big thing about it is, like, for
That's why
Rise...
I think I like the world better.
Yeah, once again, for Rise, that was just, you know, it is your a straight-up classic Monster Hunter experience when it gets to that end or so.
Yeah.
Or, like, you know, like, it's like old-school experience is my point. Whereas when it comes to, once again, world, that is, like, you know, you are baking in, you're baking the DNA into the whole world and all the world building and everything that goes on with it. I mean, the fact that, you know, they're leaning more into the guild side of, like, saying that, hey, you are authorized to hunt this monster, because that's what you always hunted for. You are a hunter for the guild. And now the fact that they're actually saying it out loud, instead of it just being implied on its own, I find that a really cool world-building thing. Not to mention, you know, just how your camps, definitely. You aren't just, like, you aren't just in a stable camp environment on its own. Rather, you know, the camps are pop-ups, exactly so. There's only so much to do at, like, it's like, your base camp isn't, you know, far away from the action. You literally can just ride on into it. And that's what's cool and lovely about this series, and how we're seeing it grow. Now, one bad thing I'm, of course, gonna say is just, you know, graphics creep when it comes to it.
Yeah.
Because nobody's gonna win the graphics war. It's always just gonna be like this now, people. So come on now. What are we supposed to do?
True.
I can afford to pay, you know, $60 for a video game, but I can't afford to pay, like, you know, over like 1K to keep upgrading my computer to the new parts each year, just so I can maybe potentially play Marvel Rivals without having to load in for 2 minutes.
Yeah. I'm just like,
Forget me. Go.
I think that I honestly, like, they keep, like, making the new, like, graphics cards, like, 10 times better than the last one nowadays. You know?
I looked up tech review channels for the first time in forever ever since I built my PC back in, like, 2021 or so. And, yeah. Holy crap, dude, I just feel like, man... It feels like I'm trying to get invested into, like, a religious cult for, like, how complex the the tech review channels are. They're talking about, it's like, oh, this is a SATA drive on your SSD and whatever, and stuff like that. Like, what the fuck are you saying, dude? I just want to know if this makes it run better. And then I have to go through 5 channels to hear, okay, yeah, I have been doing it right. I'm not stupid. SSD runs faster and reads and writes faster than HDD. Thank you. Yeah. But the fact that, like, I'm hearing read and write, and can you just explain it as downloading and, like, spitting it out, please? I'm stupid. I was a console gamer before. I don't know this PC lingo.